Hey everyone, Techni here with a review of the Razer Mamba Elite Gaming Mouse. Now it has been a while since I had a Razer mouse in my hand. Maybe not too long actually, because we did review the Razer Viper right there. Now that mouse was very nice, a little expensive, and for me, a little bit small in my hands to be honest with you. But going even further back, I love and still own the Razer Death Adder Elite right there. I love that mouse, such a fantastic mouse. And I always wanted to try the Mamba. Actually, I did try the Mamba a while back, but it was just a regular Mamba. And if you guys have watched any other mice reviews, I always say there's one mouse that I've had issues with the sensors with, and that was the Mamba. The original Mamba back then. I forget what they called it. Was it like the tournament edition or something? I don't know. But anyways, I had issues with that sensor, and I always wanted to try the Elite because I heard they updated it, this, that, and the other. Went with the 5G, the Razer 5G sensor and all this. But it was honestly just a little bit expensive. At 90 bucks, I was just kind of like, I'm not too sure if I want to go there because I love the Death Adder, you know what I mean? But anyways, recently it's on sale, coming up with the holidays and everything. I scooped this guy up for 59 bucks. I think right now it's 69. But again, with the holidays coming up and everything, you'll be able to find it for 59, I'm sure. But kind of spoiler alert right here, even at that $69 right now, regular MSRP is 89, I believe. So at that 69 bucks right now, still completely worth it because this mouse is awesome and this will not be leaving my hand for a while. All right, so after looking at those close-ups right there, I know some of you out there are thinking, man, that thing looks gigantic. Now the dimensions are 125 millimeters long, 69.9 millimeters wide, and then 43.3 millimeters tall. So with those dimensions right there, I wouldn't necessarily call it a big mouse. I'd more or less call it a plump mouse, if that makes any sense, you know what I mean? It is a little bit wider right there, but it fits the hand just, I can't even, like, just talking about this mouse, I just want to go start gaming right now, because I'm telling you, no joke, it fits my hand perfect. Is it going to fit your hands perfect? I don't know, but, you know, we all got to test out these different mice and kind of take the reviews and pick them apart as that. What I would like to tell you, and this is how I can kind of put the best example out there, is if you've ever used the Death Adder and you liked it, this is like the ultimate Death Adder upgrade right here. This thing just, whew, I gotta hot dog, I need to keep my hands off that thing. I mean, that thing is nice. And it is also coming in right at 96 grams right there. So some of you, again, out there might be thinking, well, it's too big and it's too heavy. But again, I can't stress this enough. Like, I've been playing so much of the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and a lot of Fortnite. And let me tell you it this way. I have been playing some of the best Call of Duty I've ever played. I mean, I'm not this fantastic player by any means, but I'm going positive, top 3 every single round. And I'm not camping, by the way. This new Call of Duty is an absolute camp fest.
Stun bomb out! Your reaction speed is way too slow.
But anyways, I am seriously, like, it's just so precise. I play at a low DPI, by the way, and it's just so precise. It's like wherever my hand goes is where the mouse goes, if that makes sense. Because again, it's fitting in my hand perfect right here. So bam, if I move my hand right here, it's my entire hand right there moving to that position, and it is just perfect. I know a lot of us are into these lightweight, small mice and everything, which I love them. I have quite a few, and I keep them on my desk. I really like them. And when I get into Fortnite, that's kind of where I go into that lightweight, because you want to be able to flick it and fling it everywhere. You know, when I play Fortnite with this and I tend to start trying to build and everything, it does get a little tougher because it's quite big and everything. But talking games like even getting down PUBG, you know, any sort of game like that, really especially Call of Duty right now, this is just, I mean, I just can't get away from this mouse. I really can't. It is that good. Now, another really great thing about this mouse right here, number one, the scroll wheel. Look how low recess it is in there. So again, you're getting your hand right on it. Bam, and just roll it right up onto that scroll wheel right there. No need to lift your finger super high or anything. These DPI buttons look like they might be raised up a bit, but they're really not. I never accidentally press them by any means. The other really cool thing is these side buttons. nice and big. You can really decipher them. When you get your hand right down there, bam, they are right there for your thumb. You don't really got to move your thumb all sorts of crazy amount. It's right there. And another great touch on this mouse right here, right below our mouse buttons, as you can see, we have these rubber grips right here. Very nice if you get sweaty hands or even fatigue. If you get in those tense moments and you grip your mouse quite tight, like I do, you know what I mean? I mean, very nice and very soft, and it's just so cozy in those long gaming sessions. Again, nice and grippy and very soft. Super comfortable. Now, speaking about customizing the mouse as far as your DPI and RGB and everything, on the bottom of the mouse right here, you have, as we talked about earlier, you're using the 5G sensor, by the way, but you also have this profile button right here, which you can get into Synapse software and adjust all the macros, the profiles, your DPI, and your RGB all on this mouse right here, and it saves into Synapse right there. But the stinker about it is Synapse has to be running to have the mouse customized profile setting. That's the only stinker I find with a lot of Razer products, is you need the software running to have it. It doesn't save within the mouse. So that's kind of a stinker, not a deal breaker, but again, just kind of a stinker. Now, talking more into the body and the build of the Mamba mouse right here, again, as I stated throughout the entire video, this thing is solid as a rock. No bending, no creaking, no cracking, no flexing, no nothing. This thing is incredibly solid right here. The USB cable is braided right here, but it's not a heavy braided cable by any means. Sure, put it in a bungee, I think you can be perfect, but it's not a heavy cable by any means. As you can see, I mean, I'm pushing right here. I'm pretty close. It's not really budging it. I got to get very close to make it budge, you know what I mean? Now, on the bottom of the mouse right here, you do have that one foot up here and then the other glide foot right on the bottom. One thing I wish, now real quick actually, it glides very nice. You're talking 96 grams, a little bit of a bigger mouse, and it is still sliding like butter across the pad right here. By the way, if any of you guys are ever interested in what mouse pad I use in my reviews, this is actually a mouse pad I use every single day, and it's the Extrafy GP1, I believe, and they make it in all sorts of different colors and designs and everything. But anyways, this is what I use every single day when I'm gaming, by the way. Very, very smooth and glides very nice. But anyways, back to the mouse right here. Again, very smooth. If there's one thing I wish the back foot was just a little bit bigger. Not saying I feel any drag, but I just wish it had that extra little pinch of glide right back there. Because again, it is at 96 grams right there, so I wish that back glide foot was a little bit bigger on the back. That's probably just me being nitpicky though. All right, so the Razer Mamba Elite Gaming Mouse. I mean, you can pretty much answer it for yourself. I love this mouse, and I highly, highly recommend it. Even at the current price of 70 bucks. Now, when you get into that $90 price range, I mean, right now, as much as I like this, yes, I would pay the 90 bucks for it. Hands down, no questions asked. But again, 90 bucks is a heavy price tag. Heck, for anything, you know what I mean? I don't want to go pay 90 bucks for a pair of shoes, you know what I mean? But anyways, when I caught it on that $59 price range, and if you see it at that $59 price range with the holiday sales coming up and everything, do not pass this mouse up. Hands down, you got to get this mouse, try it out, put it on your desk, and you're going to love it. You know, I know we're all stuck in that lightweight, you know, holes in the mouse, mice out here, you know what I mean? But again, we're kind of passing up these gems out right there. And this mouse is in my top 5. And we'll have that video coming up soon with my top 5 mice right there. And no, not all of them are going to have holes in it and be these massively lightweight mice, you know what I mean? Because let me tell you what, this is one of my favorite mice. And again, like I stated in the beginning, I can't get this thing out of my hands. But hey, let me know down in the comments what you think about the Razer Mamba mouse right here. I'm really curious. Do you use a Razer Death Adder Elite, and have you been looking to upgrade? Because again, I love the Death Adder Elite, and this has just overtaken that. It is just fantastic, a really great mouse. And if you're using a Death Adder Elite, kind of looking for that upgrade again, this is kind of where I'll definitely point you to. Heck, even if you're not, I'm still going to point you in this direction. I stinking love this mouse. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my review on the Razer Mamba Elite Gaming Mouse right here. Sorry I was bouncing around a little bit right there. I was just super excited to share this mouse with you guys. It really caught me by surprise, you know what I mean? I honestly wanted to get this review out while that sale was still going on so you can jump on it. But honestly, no joke, I could not stop gaming with this mouse, you know what I mean? But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this review. I do highly appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now. I'm going to go game more with this thing. I need to edit the video, but I'm going to go game.